Mfundishi. I'm on this lovely beach. Today's topic is diseases and prevention. All diseases are prevented and have a core of prevention, meaning diseases do not exist to begin with. You have to start the disease. You have to smoke the cigarette in order to get cancer. So you say, with this being a fact, how is the black race dying from diseases? Okay, additives is the chemicals that's put into the product. The power of the additive is the person attempting to use this additive once. This harmful chemical once. When you see people stressed out, strung out, think to yourself, they use this harmful chemical once. That's all it takes, once. Like they tell you have one life to live, which is a lie because you was living yesterday. That's how harmful these chemicals are. A preventive chemical enters your body and alters your whole life. From cigarettes, crack cocaine, heroin, the list goes on. Preventive. It's all on you to say no. Diseases are harmful. Self-destructing yourself is harmful. So you say, how did all this come about? How come with all this knowledge, technology, and how come the numbers will keep skyrocketing? Going past the moon, the numbers higher than the moon, going past, it's just up there. I'm gonna tell you, technology, euphoria. Euphoria is when, by my definition, a substance that make you feel good and does the bodily harm. A substance that make you feel good and does the bodily harm. That's all it is. It make you feel good and it does the bodily. I'm not saying body, I'm saying bodily. Meaning every organ, every tissue, every cell on the human body gets depleted with the sensation of feeling good. Now ask yourself, what type of technology is that? How deep did a people or a race think to come about to destruct a people of another race? Look how deep they have thought and gone to deplete a people or a race. You know everything comes from a thought. Consciousness. I don't like to use the word consciousness because the prefix in consciousness is con. We're gonna use that word. The mind, all is mental is all. Let's give them something to make them feel good, and the result is organ depletion. When you ask yourself, so how come they can't refrain from these chemicals? Why won't they just stop? It's the sensation of feeling good that tricks the brain to have them thinking, well, since I feel good, I must be healthy. Okay, we're gonna do it like this. You know the good foods taste bad and the bad food tastes good? Just like all the low foods that's just garbage, they're very cheap, and the foods that's on the highs are very expensive. That's done by design. Let's talk, people. You have been systematically taught how to commit suicide with the fact of feeling good. That's one of the greatest ways to deplete a people, with the sensation of feeling good. And everyone wants to die feeling good. No one wants to suffer. So that's why that technology worked against the black community. Because everyone wants to feel good. But what's the back I mean, like, what's the knowledge of this word good? When people eat these hamburgers and go to restaurants, everywhere you go where the substance is harmful, people say, wow, it tastes good. They don't say delicious. They use the word good. So there's a secretive knowledge about the word good. Everyone wants to do good, but the result is always bad. You have to pay attention, people. It's real. I just lost a relative to cancer. You know, I'm not ashamed to say it's real. It's real. You know, when you think about it, you would say, well, it's preventive. So why would a people or a race choose to harm themselves? The feeling, the sensation of feeling good. I don't want to feel good no more. I wake up, even when people ask me how I'm doing, I don't say I'm doing good. There is a secretive knowledge behind the word good. And once I figure it out, I will share with the world. All diseases are preventable, meaning diseases do not exist to begin with. You have been systematically taught on how to kill yourself. Don't get high off your own supply, meaning these millionaires and billionaires, these owners, these CEOs, don't use the product that they're selling you. I'm going to say it again. Don't get high off your own supply. That's the code of the business, meaning these millionaires and billionaires, CEOs and owners are selling you products they don't even use. Benefiting off of your wealth and your health. You're supplying the yachts, the luxury lifestyle that they live. And what do you get in return? A disease that's going to the pharmaceutical, going to the hospital, which are their kinfolks. After they read your paperwork of you smoking for 30 and 40 years, you think a nurse that's 21 and 22 gonna care when they know you intentionally harmed yourself, which is suicide, but they would never write on any paperwork that smoking is a suicide. To enhance a race to deplete themselves. Because once we start looking at smoking and drinking as a form of suicide, we'll slow it down. They know this, but we're going to put complications of a disease, cancer. After you done told them you've been smoking for 30 and 40 years, using that microwave, but they'll put complications of a disease. Drinking and smoking is suicide. However you put it, it's a form of suicide. Take care of yourself, people, because no one's going to do that for you. No one's going to do that for you but you. When you go to the supermarket, it's on the label. They're warning you. Just like in that fictitious Bible you read, warning before destruction. They're telling you, and you're still doing it. And that's a greater reason for them to kill you, because now they're saying, well, we told them. But they know them additives is more addictive than crack cocaine, heroin. It's a game. Life is a game. Don't play. Be the player, but don't play. Mfundishi13CrystalSun. Peace.